Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. Okay, so just going over some of the clearance products or some of the stuff we've got sitting around the workshop, which you might not have seen. This was an interesting product when we had it 5-6 years ago, and we sold a couple and we've got one left, and I just wanted to take you through because it's a product you probably don't see too much of, and for some reason they weren't very popular in Australia, but they were in other countries. So this is a colour monitor camera. Well, that's what it says on the box, but to be quite honest, what it is it's a covert CCTV camera built into a mirror dome that people normally associate with being able to see in shops. You put it in the corner of a shop so that you could see different angles and see that people aren't stealing things. That's what the whole idea of the mirror dome was for. But somebody's gone that step further and they've introduced and put a camera into this. Now this camera is not high def or by any means like up to standards of today. It'll still work, it still does the job, but it doesn't have those megapixels that today's cameras do. So this one here, you'd need 12 volt power to power up, and it runs on a B and C connection, which is kind of old school. But let's just have a look at the product. Okay, there's a product, there's some instructions down the back there. I'm going to power it up for you too, just to show you. We have one of these left and it's clearance stock, so we're basically just kind of giving it away. Alright, so there's the camera there, as you can see, and it's really just a mirror. It's a mirror with a round reflective, a little bit of a spot here, flipping it over and you can see what you can see. Caution, risk of electric shock, risk of sharp edge. It's got the camera screw thread on there, so you can put in a variety of different arms on it, whatever you feel is appropriate, but it wouldn't be too hard to mount it. Alright, so let's put some 12 volt power to it. There's one. This is a B and C connection. Let's just connect that up. Here is a CCTV tester, and we want to go on input. Alright, now let's power this up and let's see what we get. We're on the wrong setting mode. There we go. Alright, so we are getting some reasonable quality there. I mean, it's not megapixels, but if you were to look at somebody who's walking through or so. Alright, so it's got to be in the right orientation, which is this to the top, this to the bottom, and that's what you're seeing. So that's fair. That's a fair enough image. Mounting, as I said before, you've got to use the standard camera mount there. From this side here, you look at it, it's just a mirror, so you can see people around the corner, but it's the covertness that is what's actually interesting, because I can see quite clearly there, and when you're looking at it from this side you can't see any telltale signs of a camera. So for what it is and what we're selling it for, it's on our lock shop, it's under clearance. We probably won't have another one in. I mean, covert cameras is not something that a lot of people use these days because they want the cameras to be seen as a deterrent. This is more one of those ones where you put it there and you try and actually get some sort of footage that you wouldn't normally get. So for that reason it's interesting, and the mirror reflectiveness of it is really good. It really does look like a mirror. You could put this in a corner where you've got two paths colliding and it'll look like something that was meant to be there to stop people running into each other, as compared to what it really is, and that's a camera. So let's have a look at what sizes we got here. Be on our lock shop under clearance. It's about 210 mil, the thickness of it from front to back, it's like a UFO, probably about 35 mil. It will pass as a mirror. If you look at that, it's quite thin. The actual mount doesn't come with it. It requires 12 volt and B and C connection. You can use B and C to RC, it's no big deal. Any camera system pre-IP camera kind of has that anyway. Even some of the hybrid cameras still have it. So there we have the covert CCTV camera in the clearance section on our Dr. Lock shop. Link is down in the bottom. Leave your comments if you ever fitted these, what you think of them, and if somebody wants it, they're ready for sale. It's probably not going to go for much. You're probably talking 20 bucks or something like that, but it's still good for somebody, and it'll still have some use left in it. It's never been used. It's just sitting in the pack there for the last 6-8 years, who knows how long. Okay, thanks for watching.